What do you think this is? I know the man to tell us. Andy Clarkson, editor of Stuff magazine. You're the man to tell me what on earth I'm holding in my hands.
This is the VT, the rocket launcher golf tee. It's all been approved by the R&A, and this tee will send your golf ball high in the sky every time you launch it.
Fantastic stuff. Also, if you put it upside down with a small flotation device, you can scare small children, can't you?
Absolutely, in the bath only.
So you point this towards the pin.
Yeah.
And what are these little nodges here do?
That keeps your ball on. So this is where I thought maybe they were cheating, because when you put it on there, your ball rolls back slightly, and this just keeps your ball on the end of the tee.
Right.
But it faces up, so if you catch it anywhere back here, it kind of literally launches it up. I think the extension of this is to run this about 6 inches out, and you get a little runway that just takes your ball up into the air and way down to the green.
Do you think that someone like Peter Alice or a real pro, Jack Nicklaus, whatever you call him, could actually shoot one of these off and actually land it on another one?
that
is the goal.
That would be it. That would be new golf.
I'll give anyone can do that. I'll give them £1.50 if I can do that. That's a lovely bit of kit.
And that is only about £1.50. I think it's £3 for 3, so it's a quid each.
Quintessential gadget, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to have it on the golf course, but there's actually an even better, a little bit more expensive golf gadget that's just come out. This monster Excalibur, Arnold Palmer golf club, which is, I mean, you pull this out on the golf course and you certainly, you look pretty serious.
Yeah.
But this is unbelievable because although it looks fine from the head, it's the first club to have no grip on the far end. Now this is kind of, golf boffins for years and years have been kind of searching of ways to get more weight into the club head so that you can swing the ball, so you can swing the club faster, and just doing a little kind of gram here and a gram there and saying it's revolutionary. Mr. Palmer, the old kind of, top golf pro from the 60s and 70s basically, worked out that if you take the grip off, you've saved yourself 50 grams.
And you transfer that weight to the head.
Transfer all that weight to the head. The only problem is you need a super sticky glove.
Right.
Otherwise the thing just flies out of your hand, which he's also invented a super sticky glove, but we haven't had a chance to see that. This isn't on the market yet. Interesting.
I shook hands with someone at my local golf club recently. Didn't get my hand off for a week. We were stuck together. Was this? Do you think he was testing out one of these babies?
This could be one of his super glue gloves.
It's funny you say it's the club with no grip. You ever see me play?
No.
Yeah, because the club generally goes further than the ball, because I don't have any grip either. So I don't think me and this club would go well together, but it is a beautiful bit of kit.
It looks lovely, and it certainly makes a statement out on the course.
Andy, can I just bring you back to the magazine itself? The golf club, the golf tees, the sort of stuff that you cover in Stuff.
Yeah, Stuff is it's the best title for it, I think, because we do cover everything from kind of like new tomato ketchup right through to BMWs. The best thing that we've been described as so far is which behaving badly. It's a kind of it's all products from your top gadgets right through to everyday things like kind of toasters, cigarettes, anything you can test, we try and test. Yeah. But we'll do it with a bit of attitude and trying to bring it down to earth a little bit. Specialist press kind of is great if you're into certain hobbies, but we think there's a lot of people out there who actually want to know a lot about a lot of things. It's the sort of thing you go down the pub and say, "Oh, have you seen that new gripless golf club?" And just gives people a little bit of info.
It's really nice, isn't it? So you cover the information, you go into quite a lot of depth, but do you think it's really important that this stuff is presented in a more humorous way than has been done before? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, it's a general interest men's mag, but we use specialist press writers sort of all the way through. So we've basically tried to get editors from different, from hi-fi magazines, from car magazines, and so on,
to contribute
to write the copy. So they're all experts in their fields. But we also try and get people involved. So if anything we were testing, if we were testing a new car, we'd have an expert car journalist testing it, but we'd also get 4 or 5 people who were kind of, around and about in the, sort of mid-20s to mid-30s guys just driving the cars around for real life comments. Sometimes as a journalist you can get a little bit detached from buying things. A lot of these companies roll up with a new BMW and say, "Oh, try this out for a week," and at the end of it you're going to say, "Yeah, it's great."
Of course you are.
So we try and make it a little bit more real world.
But what about the percentage of stuff that you actually get to keep? What would you say that was?
I'd love to keep a lot of it actually, but
what ratio are we working on though at the moment?
Well, at the moment we send everything back because we have so much stuff coming into the office. It's just we just lose it.
but in the future, as the magazine becomes more successful, you're hoping.
We're hoping people will give us a BMW or an Alfa Romeo here.
You see, that's why I'm in this job. I want to ask you something I'd like to keep. These glasses you got on the table there.
Yeah, these are a fun new pair of glasses. They're from Auerbach and Steel, who make some serious glasses. But the best thing about these are unbreakable. No, they always say never hit a man with glasses, but with these on, a few people could, and you'd be okay. They're made out of titanium, which is the same gear that you make your planes out of, basically, which means they cost a few bob.
Yeah. Do they fly?
200 quid and they don't fly. If they did, it would be all right for 200 quid a throw. Yeah. But you can bend them round, you can move them in all ways.
Look at that.
And they bounce back. You can move them in anything, and it means you can put them in your back pocket, sit on them in the pub,
safe.
And you're safe.
The last item you got for me, 200 quid those? 200
quid. Yeah, they do lots of styles.
The last thing though, not 200 quid, far more affordable. This is something quite strange, isn't it?
Well, this is the craziest thing that we've had in the office. This looks like a normal baseball cap, but in fact, it's a super hat.
A super hat.
Super hat makes you think faster. Some boffin in Pennsylvania State University has developed this material. It's like a cotton rayon mix, which they put a ceramic powder in. They won't tell us about, but the whole idea is it attracts water molecules from the air, which by osmosis go into your body through your skin and raise energy levels in the areas that it's on. So you're supposed to put this hat on, and instantly you're Einstein.
I've got a test for you. What's pi?
I haven't got a clue.
Just pop the hat on there, Andy. Andy, what's pi?
3.142.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it didn't work for us down the pub the other day. We entered the pub quiz with it and didn't do it. No kind of big results, probably because we had a bit too much lager.
That often has that effect, doesn't it? And the editor of Stuff magazine, thanks very much.
Cheers.
Nice hat.